When did we decide as a people that we're going to put one group of people ahead of another group? And why did we come to that point? What ideology was behind the separating of the Englishmen, the Britishmen, the Irishmen, and the African? Yeah, what divided us? Mansa Musa, as I spoke about earlier, came from down. For all of us who are not really detailed in the history of Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa came down the Gold Coast and loaded a ship with all the gold, with all the jewels, not all of it, but the majority of the riches of Timbuktu, and took it to the Pope in Italy, in the Vatican in Italy. Please correct me. I'm open for more detailed information to to inspect and to weigh with the knowledge and information that I have been taught. But that's, we're great people, and we have to show it, because we're always on exhibit and we're always going to be held to a higher regard on account of it. And all the people who don't love you because of your Africanness is because they fall short of that themselves. There's no people more beautiful. There's no people no more noble. There's no people more historically more successful in endeavors, in building, in education. But there's some misguided individuals who would not want you to believe that, don't want you to believe in yourself, because that serves their purpose, to make them feel in their feeble minds that they are more greater than they are. Some people, it takes that. They have to try to bring down someone else in order to, they feel that makes them appear to be more greater or more palatable to bring someone else down, and it doesn't. If anything, it just makes you look smaller and weaker, So, come on, we gotta be better. Be better than that. So, young people of today, stop hating each other. Stop hating on each other. Gain more education. Get as much education as you can, especially about your ancestors and the history of your people in this world. Don't let anybody tell you anything without investigating it for yourself. And, that's pretty much where I'm going to go with this for right now. But we must unify. We must unify. If we want to be regarded, and we want the black woman to be more respected, and we want Kamala Harris. We don't want to be ripped off by We got to learn the details and the runnings of the political system. It's not a show. You know, Beyonce is the greatest entertainer of all time to me. But not to everybody. To some people, it's Taylor Swift. I think Taylor Swift is very entertaining. But we all have our own opinions. We all have our right to have our own opinions. But of this time and era, Beyonce stands alone for me and millions and millions of others. Black, white, and otherwise. So, you know, we have to, we have to regard ourselves, we got to respect ourselves, and we have to unify in our thinking. And we can't be afraid to speak what we feel in our hearts and from our hearts. Especially to one another, even when we're wrong, we can't be afraid to try to correct another brother or sister. And it doesn't have to be in a harmful and a violent and volatile manner. We're intelligent human beings, so we should exchange in intelligent manner. It's very easy. All the people that want to be gorillas and want to be rough and tough guys, there are places to go for that. There's gyms and martial arts and venues, and there's boxing clubs. And if you as a person who I've studied work with my hands, martial arts and boxing. And in both places, when you're training for self-defense, most people are so humble that you're training to defend yourself against a fool that wants to attack you for no good reason. That's what self-defense is for. But it's not for just to get in an argument with somebody that now you want to see how much skills you can put on an individual because you feel like you can overwhelm them with your skill, or you're bigger than them and you could bully them. It's not about that. It's about being right and putting right energy into the right places at the right times. It should never be violence. There's no place for violence. Even in the rings with some of the greatest fighters and the greatest fights you've ever seen of all time. At the end of the regulation of the bout, most times both combatants hug and shake each other's hands and congratulate each other on a good fight. It's no killing like in the savage caveman days. You kill another man over a piece of meat. And people are fighting for things less than a piece of meat, and having animosity with one another, and taking it to the extremes of, if not murdering them, then assaulting them to such a degree, that to such a extreme that they need of medical assistance. That ain't cool. That's not cool at all. You know, you have to discipline yourself. You have to channel your anger, especially those abusers, especially the male abusers. You're wrong. It's no justification for abusing women or children and calling yourself a man. It doesn't even work out like that. And for the women that abuse the men that are meek, this is just as bad. Abuse is not cool at all. Mental abuse, abusing and taking advantage of a person who's less educated than yourself, usury like that, that's not cool either. You're gonna burn in hell for that. If God don't get you while you're alive, He's going to. You'll be better off. You'll probably wish that he made you pay for it when you was alive, than have to go through eternity in hell. It's so much easier to be right and do right and live right and love God and love life and love all of the things that he's provided for us to be and to do and to have. Okay, so we'll be back. We'll be back. I'll be back with some more motivation for all of us, particularly for my own people, but not specifically. Anybody within the sound of my voice interested in sharing brotherhood? Brother Tone will be back for some more interaction. More sooner than later, my friends. Peace, love, and be good to yourself. Until the next time.